coming to you from the Lifecation Camper. And I've decided that I'm going to do a cooking segment called Camper Cooking with Heidi. So today we're going to not do something incredibly complicated, but I wanted to just ease you into kind of a little bit of how we do it around here. So as with any good cooking show, the first thing we want to do is get our supplies ready. I'm going to get our supplies ready. It's not easy to fit stuff in a camper, so sometimes our cabinets have a lot in them. So bear with me for a moment. Not pot like that pot, but here's the pot. Let me put the other stuff back away because my kitchen consists of, and let me tell you, for an RV, as Shay say hi, for an RV, this is a luxurious kitchen. Like, look at that sink. And I cleaned it just for you. Look at this residential sized refrigerator.
There's so much in there.
So big. And over here, let's just do a little kitchen intro. So here you have a microwave convection oven. What do we do with it? We put our bread in it. Oh, wait a minute. You can't microwave with a metal rack in it. Do you know how I know this? Because I microwaved with the metal rack in it, not thinking, oh, there's a metal rack in there. I quickly caught it though. I was like, ah! We have this fabulous 3-burner gas stovetop. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Schmoop. So I typically don't use more than 1 or 2 burners at a time anyway because I get overwhelmed. So for those people who have like 6 burners, I don't know what you even do with them because that's too many things going on at once. My fantastic little oven. And in my fantastic oven is stuff. Because in an RV, anywhere you have empty space, you put stuff. Here is our Berkey. Thank you, Keith and Katie Graham, for this fantastic Berkey. What is a Berkey, you say? What is this big, huge thing? This is a very fancy water filtration system. So here is the rest of the kitchen. This says, all I need today is a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. That is a true statement. This is probably the only time you'll see this kitchen clean. Any other like candid video, it'll have stuff all over the place. Blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures. We are curious. We have adventures. This, my friends, is my adorable little TV, retro TV wax burner thingy that my sister just got for me, and I absolutely love it because the color is perfect and it even has the little antennae. Coffee pot because you gotta have it. Honey, special honey from Heather Sembrat. She is a beekeeper now, in addition to a bunch of other things, and I have her honey. So this, people, this right here, this is the money shot. This is countertop space, which you typically don't have in an RV. You never have this. You couldn't lay down on your countertop, but I can lay down on my countertop. I don't, but I could. So, back to the cooking. Let me put the other stuff away. Let me pull my pants up. Okay, so for today, the supplies that you're going to need for this project: a small pan, and an egg. You need an egg and a pan. Chloe's pointing at this. And a sink. And a sink. Do you want to show them the pretty faucet?
And water.
Look at my pretty faucet. Oh, and water. Water we're going to need. You guessed it. Today, we're going to boil an egg. Because you need to know how to boil an egg. especially if you're living in a camper. No, it really doesn't have to do anything with living in a camper. But I just wanted to spend a little time with you today and share with you some of my expertise, because I really don't have a lot in the kitchen. And a bedroom segment wouldn't be appropriate for family viewing. You take your one egg out of the refrigerator. Now, the first time that I boiled an egg, and I'm trying to remember, even now, do I boil the water and then put the egg in? No, I don't. You know why? Because then it would be egg drop soup. Can you tell I don't boil a lot of eggs? Or I don't do the Easter thing, right? So we're gonna put the egg, carefully we're gonna place it into the pot. Place the egg in the pot. Next, you're gonna hope that it doesn't roll, and you're gonna add water, just enough to cover the egg. Look at that. That's modern convenience. So I don't really know how long it takes to boil an egg. What is it, a 3-minute egg? Is that what it's called? A 2-minute egg? A 10? Chloe's holding up fingers. 4, 2 4s, 8. Chloe says 2 4s, 8. I think you should look that up.
I'm gonna do this.
She's gonna look that up because I thought it was a 3-minute egg. Now, there's a fly. Don't look at the fly. We have our windows and doors open a lot. While we're cooking, we can just share some fun stories. Chloe, should we share fun stories?
All I do is type in how long to boil eggs.
See, I'm not the only one. How long to boil eggs? Either that or Big Brother on your computer
Yes.
is listening to us.
I know.
Because that's what happens. They listen to you.
12 minutes.
That is not true. It's
Yes.
not true. 12 minutes to boil an egg? Can you look up 3-minute egg?
That's not a thing.
I think it's a thing. A 3-minute egg is a thing. Or is that poaching? I don't know. So, I forgot what I was just talking about. But funny stories. The other day, you know what I'm going to tell them?
Oh.
So the other day, I get up, and I was really groggy. I was tired. I had just woken up. I go into our little bathroom, which is like 6 inches from my bed. I pull down my jammy pants, whatever, and this fly is seriously irritating me. So I pull down my pajama pants. I start to go to the bathroom. I'm like, that feels kind of weird. And I realize I still have my underwear on. I actually peed with my underwear on. But the good news is I was able to quickly stop it. So it wasn't well, let's face it, it was a total disaster, but I don't recommend that you do that. I recommend that when you pull down your pajama pants, you also pull down your underwear so that doesn't happen again. What's going on with you today? Anything, folks? Anything going on? I'm not talking to anybody. When they had the magic garden, and they would be like, hi, Susie. And,
I know, you always tell
hi,
me
Ginger.
this.
And hey, Melissa. And hi, Beth. How are you out there? I don't have that because you're not out there.
They are.
You're in here. You're in here.
You're psychotic.
You're totally in here. And we're cooking an egg. It's not going so well. We were in Las Vegas. We found a great church. And they had a person there who is married to some band striper, drummer, something or other, some band member. And she gave her testimony, and she was a prostitute. Somehow she got roped into coming down to Las Vegas with a friend of hers. And it turned into a disaster, and she had a horrible, horrible, horrible life. But nonetheless, she was able to somehow get out of prostitution and drugs and all the stuff that goes with it, and she started a ministry called Hookers for Jesus. So she helps girls get off the street. She has like a halfway house or a group house where the girls go to get clean and kind of have people minister to them and just get healthy. So I bought this Hookers for Jesus shirt to support the ministry. But every time I wear it, people look at me a little funny, almost as if I am a hooker for Jesus. So no one's offered me any money yet, but that's my story about my Hookers for Jesus shirt. So if it's on your heart to support the Hookers for Jesus, I'm sure you can find their website and you should go and do that. So for those of you who don't know, we live in the RV with our 4 children. Here's one. And a cat.
His name's Tino.
His name is Tino. Ah! Get him off the counter! So the cat keeps going on the counter. See, did he flinch? Does he have PTSD from the thing yet?
No, but he's gonna scratch.
He's a beautiful cat, but I don't want him on the counter. So when he gets on the counter, I give him a shot. See? I guess it's working. Did he see this?
He caught me.
But did he see this?
No. What?
Why did he do that?
Oh, no.
It's boiling. Is it a rolling boil?
I don't know what that means.
The egg
How long have you been filming?
is boiling. We should put a timer on now. And if we had resolution, we would know how long we were going to put the timer on for. Because folks, when you're boiling an egg, you don't want to overboil because then it's... So you've got a soft boiled egg and a hard boiled egg.
That's stupid.
Somebody knows what they're doing.
What? When did you come up with that?
I just remembered it.
Oh.
So you guys are thinking to yourself, how the heck has she survived all these years without knowing something as basic as how long do you cook it? I can't even find the internet on my phone. I can't. SJ moved all the stuff around on my phone, so I never know where anything is anymore. If I could touch your body, I know not everybody has got a body like me. George Michael. Can you hear it in the background? I hope so. Otherwise, you're going to wonder what the heck I'm doing. How to make the perfect hard-boiled egg. When it comes to boiling eggs, the biggest problem is that people can easily... we don't have a timer on. We don't even know how long it's been boiling.
It doesn't matter.
People can easily overcook them, leading to a dark green color around the yolk. Nobody wants that. And a somewhat sulfuric taste. Sulfur smells like farts. Nobody wants that either, let alone to taste it. Here's my method for how to cook hard-boiled eggs so they don't get overcooked. I don't even know who this is. Mother of Pearl, 12 minutes. Steam the eggs for 15... Listen, we're not steaming eggs on the first episode. We might have to get a little more advanced for that. I might need a little practice. But I'm not steaming an egg on the first episode of camper cooking. So, where's my timer? I don't even know where my timer is. Nope, that's the calculator.
Not bad.
A lot of pressure. So has it been boiling for 2 minutes, you think?
Probably.
All right, we're going to go 9 minutes because I'd rather it be a little on the soft side rather than sulfuric with the green around the edge. Oh, Billy Joel. Billy Joel, ready? Uptown Girl. We live in a trailer. We're singing Uptown Girl. We recently got a Great Dane puppy. Her name is Nola. She is chocolate and beautiful, and I wanted to name her Lady Godiva because my friend Heather of the Honey.
This is Nola.
Oh, you baby. Oh, you baby. Look at her.
She's just a big baby though.
She wants to get very intimate. Look at her. Look at this face. She's like, are you cooking hard-boiled eggs? Oh, you're a baby. So she is the sweetest dog on the planet. She's 13 weeks old. And we figure if you live in an RV, you should have a 125-pound dog. So that's what we're going to have. Yeah, 4 kids, 2 dogs. The other one is a 9-pound cockapoo.
Oh, hair.
And he's 11. So we don't even see him half the time because he sleeps all day. All right. Nola, you can go lay down again.
Ooh, I touched.
You can go lay down again. I wanted to encourage you. That even though I don't know how to cook, I produce ridiculous children. Do you hear it? It's time. It's time. Time is up. We're ready to get the egg. You want to be very careful because you've got boiling water. No one wants to burn themselves. You're going to carefully... It's hot. That's hot, people. So apparently because it's a metal handle on a metal pot and it was over a burner, the handle was hot. Safety first. So we're going to drain the water out. We're going to get a facial. Smells like gas. And then we're going to carefully drain. Now, when you live in an RV, anytime you run hot water down the sink, you have to add cold water because all of the plumbing is plastic and it will melt. Little things you come to know when you're living on the road. So I carefully drain said egg. Now, since we cooked this bugger for a good 12 minutes, now I'm putting cold water in because I don't want to burn my fingers on the egg when I am peeling the egg. Now, well, look, I'm rinsing it like a potato. Don't rinse it. We're gonna let it sit there. So now you're gonna let that egg sit. I have no idea how long I'm supposed to let it sit. I guess until you stick your fingers in there and touch it and it doesn't burn your hand. Now, that's a good looking egg. That's an incredible edible egg. So, now everybody likes their hard-boiled eggs different. I love a deviled egg, but I don't know how to make one. So maybe on another episode, we'll have my sister come over and she can teach you how to make a deviled egg. And maybe I'll learn something in the process. This is our 9-pound cockapoo. We tried to groom him ourselves. So he doesn't look so great. He's got like leg warmers on because his legs are puffy and he's all here and this is his face, and so he kind of doesn't look great, but he's an old man. He's 11. He doesn't even care. He might care. Let's wash our hands because I just touched the animal, and we're all about hygiene here at the Lifecation. If I were not videotaping, I would likely not be washing my hands right now, but I am. So, as you can see, the area of kitchen space that I have to walk around is not much. I would like you to look at my kitchen space right now. Chloe, could you pan down? The dog is occupying the entire kitchen space. So I'm gonna have to ask her to leave. I touched the dog again. I'm not gonna wash my hands because guess what? I'm gonna eat the egg. So we have this beautiful, can you see it? This beautiful, incredible edible egg. Now, this is how I'm going to peel the egg. I'm gonna whack it on the side of the sink, right? And I'm gonna, perhaps I should have been more gentle.
Did you just break it?
I just broke the darn egg. I can't even boil an egg. Wait a minute. Okay, so listen, I've heard that you're supposed to run it underwater maybe when you do this. And that, there we go. But you know what I do know, folks? I know, oh, shiz biscuits. Well, look, my yolk came out perfect. And you know what? Oh, jeepers. Oh, this is not, oh boy. Well, listen, okay. We're gonna keep going like this until we peel it. Because in life, I got a couple of lessons for you people. Here's what we have. Don't give up when the egg goes bad. Don't give up. And you know what? Don't worry about the fact that you may not be good at stuff. Because I'm not great at cooking, and you know what? That's okay. I stopped trying to be somebody who could cook a long time ago. And there's an incredible amount of freedom that comes along with figuring out that guess what? That's not my lane. And I'm going to stay in my lane. My lane is not cooking. That's why I had kids. I make them cook. Knowing who you are and being okay with it and not pleasing everybody else and who you think you should be, that's freedom. The Lifecation is about freedom. Making an egg that falls apart is kind of how I roll. Because what I do sometimes falls apart. But guess what? I'll make another egg. I'll be joyful about the egg. I'm going to celebrate the miserable egg. And I'll make a new one someday. But don't give up. Keep making your eggs, whether they're hard-boiled or soft-boiled, whether they come out great or they don't come out great. Because eggs are good. And that's why you should do it. And that's the inspiration I have for you. Be who you are. Don't try to be somebody else. And you know what? You gotta break a few eggs to make a good omelet.
It is very rotund.
It is, and it's soft and bouncy, and it's got a nice
Dare to eat the whole thing whole.
It feels, I'm not going to say what it feels like.
Ew!
Oh, goodness. I've cracked the yolk! Now I have 2 yolks where before I had 1. Oh! Now it's broken. Listen, I'm going to make some egg salad out of this one egg. Some people say when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. I say when you hard boil an egg and it doesn't work out, make egg salad. But that's it. But thanks for hanging with us on Camper Cooking with Heidi. We'll do other episodes, maybe.